What's up, guys? On GotenFreecss, and we are here for Spy Family episode 8. Last episode we went back to plan B, which was to apologize to Desmond, and Loid spied on Anya during her first day of school to try and get her to apologize to Desmond. He was forcing her the whole time, trying to get her to apologize. He had to get Betty out of the way, and Anya went over and apologized. And turns out that when she apologized, she was crying because of the insults that she had read with her telepathy from the other two lackeys that Damien had. And she apologized to Damien while she was crying, and that shook Damien. So Damien actually has a crush on Anya. And Damien says he will never apologize because of his pride. And Loid thought the plan B failed. He thought the plan B failed, but it really didn't. It works out just in not the typical way that he thought it would. Loid's plan of action was to revert to plan A, which she was forcing studies on Anya too much and making her focus too hard. And then she, had enough and she ran into her room. At that point, Yor and Loid had a nice discussion, and Yor convinced Loid to take it easy, let things just flow organically. And that's exactly what he did. We're gonna let things flow organically, and it'll probably work better that way for Anya in terms of her studies. Also, we got an end credit scene where we actually got to see Yuri for the first time, and he found out that Yor is married. So that's where we're gonna end up this episode, with Yuri, confronting Yor and Loid. So I'm excited to see how this is gonna turn out. So without further ado, let's get into episode 8. Oh. Wow. That's crazy. Just like that in the public, huh? And it will disrupt everybody that you're associated with. They call me sister, refuse to leave my side. He looks up to you very much. You motivate him to be a better person. Oh, so that just got it serious. Almost like it's a spy show. They rough you up too. Look at that bruise on your cheek. Wow. Man, disrespectful. Oh my gosh. Yuri. Don't be an evil person, Yuri. Oh, nah. Yuri! You're supposed to be better than this. What if Yuri isn't a bad guy, but he's a double spy? What? Is that gonna be a running joke? Everybody thinks Yuri's just adorable. Wow. He's going with a nice guy act, but Yuri's probably really trash, man. I really hope he's... He said, so I like to get this quickly so I could go home and see her. Oh God. He about to do some wild stuff, bro. He on menace activities. Don't give up the beans. Wow. You're a sellout. Does the name Twilight sound familiar to? He has the exact same eyes as his sister. He got those death eyes, those killing eyes. Oh my gosh, our main enemy of the show is gonna be Yuri besides Desmond. Loid versus Yuri. What? Really? That's what you did? You're a man too, you must understand, bro. Yes, even though you was helping out Twilight's cause, you're pretty grimy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she didn't know that. I just assumed. Yeah, how much dirty work he does. Yeah. Yep. Lori, Yuri is he's what I thought he was last episode, the bad apple. He's actually a bad guy. Wow. This is nah, bro. This is really crazy. His eyes. That's crazy, man. Yuri, bro. Your sister would not be proud of you. Think about how your sister will look at you. Your sister is out here killing people so you don't have to do this type of work. Nice, Anya. Yes, 2 A's of his bullet left. Hey, whatever lets her understand, you know, what's going on. You just gonna keep on saying that, Anya? He won't find it out, man. Come on, we talk about Twilight and Thorn Princess here. Y'all can make something up. It's easy. Love. What? No. That couldn't be more suspicious. Oh man. Yeah, Unky. Yeah, Unky. Look at the read the Spy Wars. He was like, you know what? Let me read this thing. He getting accustomed to her. He reading the first volume while she reading the 5th. What the heck? Yuri. That is way too large. What is going on here? Yuri, what is wrong with you? Wow. He's not a foul villain. He's kind of your enemy, but he's not a foul villain. On the other hand, you kind of are being the foul villain right here, man. That is so true. You could easily slip up. Anya sleep. It actually sucks that Anya sleep, because Anya probably could have read his mind. We could have known, like, from the jump, like, oh, this is our enemy. The eyes, look at them staring at each other. I'm gonna find out if he's gonna harm my family, or I'm gonna find out if he's worthy of my sister. That's really crazy. That probably makes sense. Exactly. He's such a cis guy. This man's whole sense of logic comes out the window, but at the same time, it's normal for Yor, bro, because she's such a hairhead. It's so believable that she can actually, you know, forget. What is wrong with you, Yuri? Yuri, chill. What was all that, bro? My man, his heart is getting hurt so much that he had to take a drink. He's like, nah, I can't do this. I can't do this over. But maybe since he's drunk, we might be able to get Yuri to spill a little piece of a bean to alert Loid to him. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that catch on, man. Just that sharp, that one little thing that he said, you know, it alerted Loid. Ostanian Intelligence Agency Manual for the Art of Deception. That's crazy. Yep. You catching on, man. You catching on that Yuri is not what he seems on the surface. Oh, so he was already privy. So Loid was already privy. He had Frankie look up some stuff on him, which makes sense, saying that he's a spy. You want to cover all bases. Yep. The mortal enemy. You guys are mortal enemies. You're bound to duke it out to the end. But just don't kill him, because, you know, that's your wife's brother. Why not, man? You don't gotta call him your brother, but still, at least it's that there. Respect it. I mean, regardless, they've been married for a year now, to your knowledge. What the heck? So Yor has been an assassin since she was a kid? What? That's why she's so desensitized to the killing. Because she's been doing this since a youngin'. That's crazy. So none of this is suspicious to you? Every time she brought something, she's dead. She's covered all in blood? Lordy. Look at your eyes, Yor. Look at you. You're frankly flustered. You're frankly flustered and blushing. This is a great answer, Loid. Really put that convince in Yuri, but deep down, you really mean this at the same time. Nah, he ain't no more liar. I'm confident I can prevent her from spears, but not meteors. Oh, I can't even protect her from meteors. It'd be crazy if I ate my words on that. Like, this man actually defended her from a meteor. Got her out the way. Oh, why did y'all do that? Exactly. Should have just played. Just should have played with it. Now you got him really alerted. He wants you to kiss. Yep. Knew it was going down to that. All this in these milliseconds? Let's just do it, Yor. I mean, yeah, let's do it, Yor and Loid. Oh, nice. Smooth. Smooth with it. I'm just gonna do what I always do. But I feel like Yuri's gonna stop it because he probably don't want to see this. Oh, wow. No way. No way. We just cut it off right there, bro. No way. That was a great episode. Like I suspected in episode 7, Yuri is on the bad side of our agenda. He is a bad apple and working for the Ministry of Affairs. He is a direct competition and our direct enemy to Loid's organization of wives. I liked how they showed his sister complex in a different way at first, as the ministry came in to Yor's place of work and took away the informant Loid was using and was told about and brought him in, and Yuri took care of it. He first greeted him, you know, nice and kindly and all that, using his intelligence to show like, oh, you already been defeated, so you could get him out to blab out what he knows with the pictures and all that. But then you could see how his complex about his sister has been formed in an evil manner, because that informant talked about how he wasn't evaluating his family. Then you see a change. You see that swift change, and then Yuri becomes way more violent. He becomes violent, period, with him, and you can see it in his eyes. Like, it's stylized in a way that's even different from yours. At first, it was like yours when she's in her assassin mode, but now it's like really crazy eyes. So after that, he goes and attracts and meets Yor and Loid at their home to interrogate them, basically to see if they're actually married or not. And we go through a series of different things. We get to see how of his kind Yuri is toward his sister. When he's actually in the room with her, he throws all logic out the window. Yor's just giving these bad answers, and Yuri plainly just accepted it. And you could actually see it in his flashback too, where she just appeared in blood every time she would give him a gift and not even question it. It was actually nice to see that Loid already knew or suspected that Yuri might be part of the ministry and be opposing him, as Yuri was saying like a fake story that Loid knew, because it's a fake story that spies say, and he already deduced that. But then they made a mistake at the end when they touched hands, and they got all flustered because of it, and it alerted Yuri. He's like, why would you do that if you've been married for a year? And so he asked him to kiss, and they cut us off. They really just, I can't believe they really just cut us off right there when they was about to kiss. I don't think they're gonna kiss. I think Yuri doesn't want to see it. He's saying that he would, but he wants them to do it. But I think once it gets down right there before they actually do, he's gonna cut it off, because he's not gonna want to see his sister kiss another person right in front of him. Another great episode. It was nice to see Anya. Anya started off the episode confident in her answers, but as we could see later on, she might be able to associate it with Bond Man to get the right answers or things that she likes in general to get those answers and make things easy for her in her studies. So that'd be nice to see. But let's see where we go in the next episode. I have no idea, but I am looking forward to it. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought of the episode in the comments below. Leave a like if you liked the video. And with that, I'm David. Hope you guys have a great one. Peace.